Hey y'all. Are we live? I think we're live. I don't know. I don't get notifications for myself anymore. Let me see. Are we live? Yep, we're live. We're live. All right. We're gonna pick up where we left off last week with Unheard. If I'm not mistaken, we just jumped into like actually solving the important cases instead of just doing tests. I'm not mistaken, but I believe that was the case. Also, y'all could have told me last week that my audio, me was way louder than the game. Y'all could have said something. I went back and listened. All right. I'm mad y'all didn't say nothing, but okay. With Unheard. Yeah, it's a lot better. I'm not even gonna say a little bit. It's a lot better this time around. Solving the important. Okay. Make sure you got your food, get your water, because once we start, this is a thing. Remember, this happened last time. This is a thing. I can't just stop and look at everything. I won't be able to look at chat. Well, I could look at chat. I was looking at chat all last stream. However, I will not be able to directly comment on chat. Because see, that happens. If I were to leave and go to chat right now, there's no way for me to set this up so I can jump off. No, I can't leave it. But if I click off like this, then the audio stops. The audio stops, and then we has a problem. Let me post this link over in the various chats. I'll give you guys some music. I know you can still see the screen. I'll give you guys some music. Give me a hot one. Play me that. Excuse me. Play me that hot one. Okay, that works. That works. All right, how we looking? How we looking, guys? How we looking? Are we ready? Let's hop in. I'm ready to play some more Unheard. I was actually looking forward to today. I decided I wasn't gonna play this all stream at all. I was only gonna play it all stream. So I was super excited to hop back in today. Let's play a little bit of Unheard, or let's get back into some more Unheard. Let's go. Grab your water. Grab your water so you don't miss nothing. Hope you brought lunch.
Then someone used the director to commit the murder. Congratulations, Detective. You've passed the test. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate. The real work is about to begin.
All right, here we go. What's up, Carlos? Welcome to the stream. I'm hyped for. Ooh, damn it! How'd I keep doing this? I keep destroying. I've destroyed my microphone the second it's time to actually start playing. Okay, let me see if I can switch over to my backup mic real quick. It's gonna be a hot mess today. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Turn this one up and then this one down. Hey, Carlos, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Carlos? Let me post potato in the chat if you could hear me real quick, Carlos. Okay, he can hear me. He posted yes. Alright, I'm gonna try and fix this quickly. It's not too damaged. I actually don't like the backup mic. It's for peasants. Alright, he posted potato so he can hear me just in case I can't get this super quickly. Alright. I'm a mess. How does this always happen? This happens way more frequently than it should. This happens way more frequently than it should. Damn, I don't even think I'm doing this right. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm coming. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play. Give me. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm doing it the wrong way on that. Yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way. Okay, I am a mess. I am a mess. I am a hot mess. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, this should be better. Let's see now. Whoever looks at the chat afterwards is gonna be confused. It'll be alright. They should have got here on time. They should have got here on time so they can see me or listen to me fuck shit up. Unheard. The title of the game was almost perfect. Okay, I got it fixed. I got it fixed. So I'm switching back to the main mic. Alright, there we go. Jesus Christ. One of these days, I'm gonna get my life together, I promise. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now let's switch back to the main mic. Secret word is potato salad. Give me that. As soon as I see potato salad, we'll get started. Man, I'm a mess. I'm a hot ass mess on this fine Sunday. I know this woman is just sitting here like, hello. I thought we were going to solve audio crimes. What the hell are you doing? You just passed our test and now we're sitting here. Are we good? We good, Carlos? I know this woman is just sitting here like... Okay, we're good. I heard it myself. I guess Carlos missed the secret word. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it, fam. We good. Okay, let's get started. Potato salad. Let's get started. Hot ass mess.
The four events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
They went crazy? Is this finally one of the ones where you go crazy from hearing sounds? This one is 15 minutes long. And of course, we're going to have to do several run-throughs. All right. Here we go. There's what, 14 people we need to identify here? Okay, let's get started. There's 3 people in this room here. You can, for those of you who didn't join us last time, these circles dictate that there is, I'm going to say people, not just audio sources, but people. So there's 3 people in this room. I guess we're gonna follow the most interesting one first. Whoever tells me that they're interesting is who we're gonna follow. The questions we want to answer are: who are the real mental patients, and who is Ghost? Let's get started.
Hello, welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah, I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha, yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching, but often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow, and in this profession you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roar with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
Break.
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
You mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, so I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
I'm following Elvira. I forgot that I needed to put names too.
Here? Yes.
Speak for yourself. I ain't no lunatic. But you are. I told you I ain't.
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother. He has mental problems. Shut up. I'm as sane as ever. You're the crazy one.
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right, then. Ma'am, mind if I ask what you're in here for? I'm a reporter. Before you got sick, you mean? I actually did want to know what it was that got you committed.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah.
Then, will you believe the things I'm about to tell you?
Depends. Let me hear them first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings. What exactly have you found? Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT, Thematic Apperception Test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II. Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is, they're nothing more than soulless robots. Tell me, officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them. Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here. I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right, let me see your notes. Wow, don't skimp on details, do you? Let me ask you something else. You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness? Yeah, me. And besides you? Honestly, from what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people. That's quite the theory. What about him, huh? Seems pretty legit. Schizophrenia, maybe. He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What he has is called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities. In his case, too. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia. I see. That I'll have to remember. Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here? Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up. You don't believe me either, do you?
It's big of an issue to
Are you done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there? You get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? This one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait. Out.
Who the flying fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking duck away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down.
Mm.
Oh, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out?
He got himself committed on purpose, remember?
To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay, I'll get the key.
Hey, I got a question for you. Your hospital gown doesn't even have a pocket. Where'd you get the phone to call us?
That, my friend, is courtesy of Klepp. You met him?
He gave you a phone?
Klepp is... how should I put it? He's definitely crazy.
But man, oh man, can that fucker steal.
All he's got to do is greet a doctor, and he's got their phone.
No wonder he tried to get close to me earlier. Bumped into me, actually. In fact, wait, where's my phone? Jesus.
Big time hitman got played by a small-time thief. Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
Oh, he's knocked out.
Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
We're following Tony.
Which one's the key to room 4?
Hell if I know. Maybe one of the bigger ones?
Hello? Anybody in here?
We know you're in. Come on out already.
What?
What?
Empty. He escaped
Hold
them?
up back there.
What's going on here?
Is it locked
Don't tell
behind
me
them?
you're a ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick. But the only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it.
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv.
Tony! Arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh. Good idea.
Arrest? That's...
March. We've got our man. Let's take the precinct.
You got the wrong guy.
Move it.
I'm sick,
Now
I
I can
tell
move.
you.
Quiet.
Emily.
Can't do this to me.
Woo! Okay. Okay. So that was interesting. I realized I missed a bunch of names. I'm a little bit slow. I missed names as they were saying them from the beginning. Okay, so let's run through it again. We started with Tony and Elvira coming in and talking to this person who I assume is Mr. Director. We didn't hear anything. But we know that... Okay, so we followed Elvira into this room where she talked to Spoon and the reporter. Or, I'm sorry, Silver Spoon and the reporter. That was when they split up, I want to say here-ish. So instead, what we're going to do is we'll follow Tony. We'll follow Tony when they split here. And then we'll follow Elvira after they split from McMurphy. Sound good? Sound good? Sound good.
Hello. Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elf.
Oh, before I'm gonna fast forward, but before I start playing, where Carlos said they talk like they're on an English listening exam. I actually thought that last week, and I realized it's because if the game is audio, it needs to be very clear language. You know, it needs to be something that someone who isn't familiar. I won't say familiar. It's not the right word. Someone who isn't an extreme listener, I guess. Someone who isn't an extreme listener needs to be able to pick up on what they're saying. So they split up here, and we followed Elvira. This time, let's follow Tony.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! Oh God! My stomach! Sorry. I gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely on role-playing therapy to treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation. You hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave.
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
Ha! I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times. The sight of you probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
bullshit. Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it, he was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
All right. So we learned that I put Klepp on, even though they didn't say his name here, because we learned before Tony, Elvira, and McMurphy are working together. Tony bumped into someone, and McMurphy called him Klepp because he took his phone from him. Tony never made contact with Mr. Director, so I'm going to assume Klepp is this one here. I suppose we could have gone back to listen to this conversation after Elvira left, because I moused over looking for both when I was trying to put down Spoon's name, and I realized whoever this is here wasn't here when I clicked on Spoon. They weren't in this room at all. So something happens here with this character, the reporter. We could also stay and listen to Mr. Director and Klepp, but let's go ahead and continue and finish like this line. Tony and Elvira are going to come in here. Oh, wait, there's a point where Tony's like, Elvira, tell the doctor he can bounce. Let's listen to that, and then we're going to follow Elvira up until the explosion.
Fucking brains in!
All right, I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking duck away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
We'll take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Nothing special. So now there's a point where they're all going to leave. They're going to go into this room here. Wait, I think actually they're not going to leave just yet. Elvira's going to go find whoever that person is, the doctor, I assume. I guess beat him up and get the keys. Let's find that point. Ah, you see that? Mr. Klepp and Mr. Director left. Hey. We'll follow that later. We'll follow that one later.
Where'd that guy go? Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here. Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Okay, so this person that they drag in here is not the person that let us walk around, I guess. You know? That's interesting. That's interesting. Now, from here on out, we've heard everything, right?
Hey, why'd you knock out George?
That's George. Okay. That's George. So George is not the person from before. What if we hang out in here? I wonder if anything happens with George. Yeah, none with George. Klepp leaves. Okay, let's go back. I'm not sure where I want to listen first. I'm not sure if I want to listen to... Oh, George is in here. George is talking to someone in here. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to follow the doctor here, or whoever the hell this is. I'm not sure if I want to follow him after he leaves Elvira and Tony alone with McMurphy and see what happens. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll listen to Spoon in this one, and then Mr. Director and Klepp. What the hell is Klepp doing right here? What the hell is going on? Okay. There's a point at which... Come on. Scroll for me, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did my game freeze on me? I think, yep, the game just crashed. I think the game just crashed on me. Okay, I'm going to reboot it. Give me a second. Enjoy my cool-ass background. Give me a second. The game just crashed on me. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Carlos said he didn't even realize. I'm assuming that Carlos is saying he didn't realize that the reporter left the room. I only know this because I went back to tag Spoon and I was looking for the other circle. There was no other circle. Whoops. Whoops. Gave myself a thumbs down. Carlos said, I can go to the bathroom now. Listen, if you need a bathroom break, if you need to get some water, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm giving you 1 minute. I'm giving you 1 minute. I want to play, I'm going to play, oh, dang it. I was going to see if I could make the background music lower than the voices. That's not possible. It's all one thing. It's all one thing. Okay, go ahead. Go to the bathroom. You got roughly 45 seconds from now. Go to the bathroom. See, is he German? He was pronouncing his W's as V's, so I assumed he was German or spoke German as his first language. Yeah, I think they were going for a typical German accent. Like Carlos was saying before, they talk like it's an English listening exam. They also use typical language keys in order to make it feel like they're different characters. Like McMurphy was actually a voice in one of the previous, or actually two of the previous cases. I realized, like they're going for character cues. They're going for key character traits to make them as characters, since there's nothing about them other than a circle in their name. And honestly, it's dope. All right, hopefully it has saved all the names that we put down. If not, oh yeah, okay, we're good. If not, I could put down most of them pretty easily. Okay, so let's see. Carlos said he's back. He's back right on time. This time I said I want to follow this person here. I want to follow this one to see where they ended up after separating from Elvira and Tony and McMurphy. So let's see.
Hello. Welcome in, officers. How can I help you?
So let's see. Come on. All right, so up there, let's go ahead and head to that room there.
Open it.
Out here.
All right, so he's going to wait out here while they talk. Remember, there's a point at which McMurphy says, McMurphy says, I don't want the doc out there. Tony's like, Elvira, get rid of the doc. And Elvira gets rid of the doc.
We'll take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful. How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought, too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go.
We're following this guy.
James?
You! Stay away from the gate! Get your ass back to the day room!
For crying out loud! You really think you're a caregiver, huh?
Told you to stop!
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Ah.
Before you can watch it. There's this thing called
that you're holding, Emily?
No, Emily, stop!
Ah. So that there, this person here is Emily. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough to put the name down. Let's see. So let's see. Let's run this all the way towards the end where Klep is. Why is Klep not in the room? Why's Klep not? Oh, that's because it was in the very end, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so Klep should be talking to Emily here. What happened to my audio? Oh, because I'm not in the fucking room. That's why. Okay. So that's Emily. Okay. What have we? What have we learned? What did we just learn from these two jokers? We learned from James and this person that this case is actually connected to, what is it? What was the other one? The other one was at the police station. It's actually connected to that case. Okay. So Klep is in on it. Spoon is in on it. Right? Klep's in on it. Mr. Director's in on it. No, sorry. Oh shoot. I'm a little lost. Okay, let me take it to the beginning. This time what are we doing? Let's stay in this room after Elvira leaves with Spoon and the reporter. Let's stay in this room after Elvira leaves. I want to see what happens here. Where does this reporter go? Where does this reporter go? So let's see. Oh, don't tell me it froze up again. Don't tell me it froze up again. Damn it. It froze up again. It froze up again. Okay. Okay. The plan's not going to change. What we're going to do is not going to change. All right. Go ahead. Go pee. Get your water. We're not taking a whole minute this time. However long it takes me to get back in. You shouldn't miss anything. You shouldn't miss anything with me having to speed up and all of that. Carlos said unplayable. What I'm realizing is it doesn't want me to replay. It doesn't want me to replay the audio and scrub through it. That's what it is. Okay, so like I said, we're going to stay in this room with Spoon and the reporter. I want to learn who the reporter is by name, at least by what they call her while she's here. Actually, what we should do is we should see if they say anything before, because there's a whole period of time. It's like, what, 5 minutes before Elvira even comes in here.
Nellie, what you writing, huh?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking, but then it went quiet.
That was Mr. Director telling us about the test. He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really...
Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her.
It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
Hey, Nellie, don't be mad. What you writing? Seriously.
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing.
Oh, yeah? And how the hell will you know, huh?
You ain't her. Well, you ain't me either. How do you know I don't know?
Exactly. I ain't you, so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver spoon.
Oh, so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess.
No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, You know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is. Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
They put extreme pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities. And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Ha! Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right? Well, during the test, people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half. Until, finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
That's impossible. Wait, is she talking about us? I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before. Oh, what do you know? Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test. Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable. Oh, shut up. I need to think. Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Nothing else? Nothing else.
Patients here.
All right. So we've already heard Elvira talking to the two. We actually got a little bit more information regarding the test. And we now know that Spoon is a legitimate mental patient. So Spoon is on the list for mental patient. Let's scrub to when Elvira leaves and see if anything else happens with Nellie, the reporter.
You don't believe me either, do you?
Why you even bother, Nellie?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh? The cops didn't even believe you.
You've heard about the Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of them.
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the inventor of TAT, used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies. But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber? Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs. What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Well, I'll be damned. Then that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just...
Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone!
All right. My lips are sealed.
Oh, okay. That rhythmic beating, I wonder what that is.
You can hear it too? Thought it was just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
All of you are hearing things. Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
All right, we're following Nellie. This was the point at which Nellie disappeared. Because they were actually talking about Spoon, and I went back and tagged, and I was circling around.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
Where am I? What happened?
Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you went out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh? Hey, what are you...
Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
No. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Klept, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and
Okay, so I realized one of the questions. I realized one of them. There's so much happening. There's so much happening at one time in every single one of these cases, and I believe that's the point of this game. There's so much going on. Okay. So let's see. Now I think we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through this, and we're gonna get to the point. Oh shoot! Is there a point at which anyone enters the bathroom other than Nelly? No, I don't know. Oh shoot! It froze up again, didn't it? It sure did. It's this point right here. Once I get to 2 minutes when I'm scrubbing, it's done. Okay. Okay, while this reloads, I'm gonna give you my spiel, okay? We're gonna follow what's his name? We're gonna follow Klepp this time because there's so much happening with Klepp. Klepp is all over the place. Klepp is the person that when he greets a person, he'll bump into them and take something from them. He's got kleptomania. He's a thief. He can't help but steal stuff. We're gonna follow Klepp this time. Because I feel like we're gonna reach like everything that we know is gonna flip on its head this time, and I genuinely believe we'll be able to answer both of those questions perfectly this time around. I'm ready for it this time. I'm hyped. Let's follow Klepp, and I think we'll learn everything. I think we'll learn everything that we could be missing. The only thing, there's two people that we don't know the names of. That's this one here and whoever's George is talking to. But I think this might be Oscar, which means this is Maestro. Let's see. I want to follow Klepp from start to finish because Klepp leaves here, goes into here. He meets up with Spoon. He heads over here, talks to Emily. He probably runs to here, visits George. Klepp's all over the place, and I'm here for it.
Hey, McMurphy, $300. Pay up.
I know. Gotta wait till after I get out. Got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up. Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right, fine. How about I just give it back, huh? Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait. Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet? The one who escaped.
Nope. Not as far as I know.
What about the police? They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Anyway, here's your phone.
No hard feelings, huh? Next time, if you got money, we can do business.
Oh shoot, we'll follow him.
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the Maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, well let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send him away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
Don't you worry about that.
I may not be an actor or anything, but I'm an ace at improv. Hey, well, now what? Hit him.
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to, what's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did I do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Do we even know it's legit? You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? You gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter, yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you. You don't even remember who you really are.
Brainwashed? The hell?
Yes, all of us. We were participants in this theater verite. Over time, the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this, manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients! Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they used these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God, my stomach,
Okay, so that's the point at which Clep bumps into Tony and takes something. I don't remember what. It wasn't. I don't think it was important. Okay, so remember, we're following Clep this time. After we follow Clep, I actually want to come in here with George and Maestro, now that I know from the director that they're conducting this experiment that Nellie was talking about. And then I believe after that, we'll be able to answer both of these questions. Okay, let's follow Clep. We've already heard that entire conversation. Let's see. Move this just a little bit.
Why is this
now? You want me to take a look, Mr. Director?
No, you should stay here. Oscar will handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right. That cop from earlier felt like he was checking if we were crazy or not. I mean, for real crazy. You think the hospital sent them?
You may be onto something. After all, everyone in this hospital, barring us of course, was sent by the hospital. They're all part of the masquerade.
No wonder he acted so weird. The only thing a cop ever gave me before were a pat down and a pair of cuffs. None of those weird questions. Good that we got you on our side to see through his disguise. I was about ready to piss my pants. Honest to God, you know how I feel about 5-0s.
Real cops, fake cops, none of it matters. This hospital wants to drive us crazy. Literally. Maybe we should simply play along? Once today's over and we've taken control of this place, the truth will finally be revealed.
Then let me go check it out! If they're gone, we can get started with the plan.
Hush, what did I just tell you? For now, we lay low.
Boring!
Okay. So there goes Oscar.
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional
I think we heard that already, right? I'm pretty sure we've heard that.
performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passion,
You reacted to the mood.
Improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond.
Yeah, we heard that already. Okay, remember, we're still following Klep. Let's see. Whoop. All right, let's follow these fellers.
Let's go. Wait for me.
Yep.
James.
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did.
I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia.
Well, you've got it. You're a complete schizo.
Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too.
Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares.
Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it?
You can't just do that. We don't know who to
Ah.
call.
Then what are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this.
You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote?
Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
Huh?
That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's...
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote, Emily.
Do this to me.
Okay, so we know what happens. I was actually hoping that Klep didn't say where he got the remote from because I figured that out 3 stories ago. Okay, so Ghost is Ray. Ray is Ghost. Remember, we found out from Tony, Elvira, and McMurphy that the remote... No, I'm sorry, it wasn't from them. It was from James and Oscar when they were in this room. We found out from them that the TV is actually a bomb. There's no wiring on the inside to make it an actual TV. The power button on the actual TV doesn't work, and the remote control for turning it on actually functions as the controller for the bomb. When you power it on, it explodes. Klep stole that from Ray, he said. I'm sorry. We found out that Ray lost the remote control. I'm sorry. We found out he lost something. Jennifer thought it was the phone. His phone, just like Jennifer's phone got stole. But Ray didn't say what it was. He just said it was something. So Ray had the remote control. That was what I figured out, that Ray had it. Okay. There's only one story that we don't know completely. And that's everything with Maestro. We don't know a damn thing for sure about Maestro. We don't really have to follow George, because we've seen what happens with George. But if we stay in this room with Maestro the entire time, we'll have all the info that we could actually possibly get out of this. In case you're not aware of what the, I guess, alignments are, Elvira, Tony McMurphy, is that it? Yeah, Elvira, Tony, and McMurphy are all working together. They don't know that Spoon, Mr. Director, Oscar, and Klep are working together. I'm sorry, there's two stories that we don't know completely. There's Maestro and anything with Emily. We don't know a damn thing about Emily. She very well could be a mental patient. Well, I'm going to try and restart it this way. I'm going to try and restart it and see if it'll play through. I'm not going to scrub because, again, we need to know everything about Maestro. So if we hang out in this room all together from start to finish, since Maestro doesn't move once, we should know everything.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert
Lord.
when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
Pause. Pause. This is the same Maestro from the art gallery one. So they all are connected.
Come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
There is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
That's wild. This is the music that we listen to at the main menu. So typically, we're doing the TAT too. I don't want to scrub, but once we get to 3 minutes, I feel like we'll be safe. We'll be past the point at which the scrub keeps messing up. Then I'll scrub. I don't want to just sit through this and listen to this music for 15 minutes. Like I said, there's for a long time, George doesn't leave this room, and then Maestro doesn't leave this room at all. Carlos said, if only I had watched the previous cases. If you... Oh.
I see it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice.
I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the interrogation inside the police station is also a previous case that we solved. There's a point where they investigate, quote unquote, investigate. I want to say 4 different people, and it turns out both of the police, both of the police that are doing the investigation interrogations, as well as all 4 of the people, are involved with trying to steal something, or they're looking for money or drugs or something. I don't remember the details, but they're all involved in the case. They're not who they say they are. None of them are who they say they are, and I believe that's what Maestro is, or that's what George is doing here.
Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment. No, it can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting?
It's fine. Take your time.
You go play the music again. And this is the art gallery case that we did. I'm gonna scrub. I hope it doesn't mess up. The final level should be the place in which the player is solving this case. That would be wild. This game would be super meta and wild if it did that. They really got Maestro in here listening to this music for 4 minutes.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too.
Those are the characters from the art gallery.
Was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes. Tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite a coincidence. And a little too convenient. Don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm the No. No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
All right, so at this point, George leaves. He meets up with Elvira. She beats him over the head, steals the key. They go in there. I'm going to scrub and see if Maestro ever wakes up. Alarm should go off soon. No alarm? There we go. No Maestro. Maestro's out for the count. Okay, the only thing we're missing now is Emily. And I'll be able to answer that first question. Let's do this. Let's restart. We'll go listen to Emily. We'll hang out with her. Actually, let's chill right here up until James leaves. He'll leave with, who was it, Oscar? I believe it's with Oscar that James leaves. But we'll chill here with Emily and James, listen to them, and then from there we will hang out with Emily. They didn't use this room at all, did they? Or this room. Let's see if I can scrub. Nothing from her? We already heard this. We already heard this whole conversation here, as well as this one. It seems like every odd minute. So she'll hum for a minute and then stop. Damn, Emily really doesn't do anything? Emily's just sitting here? Alright, so that's when James is there. Emily's really just sitting here. Watching the bomb. Alright. Well, I'm ready to answer these questions. Who are the real mental patients? Emily is. I don't think Spoon is. Spoon is not a real mental patient. Is it really just one? It's really just oh, it is multiple. Okay. Okay, it is multiple. So Emily, oops, not Elvira. Emily definitely is. For sure, Emily is. I think Spoon and Mr. Director are, but they also trying to steal stuff. Who else? Elvira Elvira, McMurphy, and Tony aren't. George isn't. Jennifer isn't. Jennifer's a doctor. Nellie isn't. Ray isn't. Spoon. I said Spoon was, right? Yeah, Spoon is. Mr. Director is. Maestro. Ooh, I guess Maestro is. I guess Maestro is a patient. He's an inpatient now. James and Oscar aren't. James is pulling a fast one. Oscar, where was Oscar at the start? Oscar was the person who led them around. Okay. And who is Ghost? Ghost is none other than Ray. That's the truth, Ruth. Damn. All the names are marked correctly, but I need to answer both questions right, and I only have one right. I'm going to assume that I got the second one right. Ray is Ghost. Who are the real mental patients? I'm missing somebody. George isn't. McMurphy isn't. Ooh, Nellie. Nellie actually is. Nellie actually is. Damn. It's still not Nellie. But that also means that Ray is Ghost. Ray is absolutely Ghost. This one's hard because I have to get all of these right. Who the hell is James? Who the hell is James? James is this one. Maybe James is actually a mental patient. He just figures something out. Oh, Clep. Clep's a mental patient. Hang on, let me go back. Let me take James off. Let me take Nelly off. I can't believe I forgot Clep. Clep absolutely is a mental patient. There we go. I could have got this right the first time. I forgot Clep even existed. Woo!
Excellent work, detective.
No recap? Y'all not gonna recap?
I have just one last question for you.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that zoom in. Let me turn this volume down. Who am I? I knew it!
One last question for you.
Yo, Carlos, you are a genius. You are a genius, Carlos. This is the final. So who am I? I would be Maestro. That would make me Maestro. That would make her... Oh, it's not going to let me pick who she is. I'm Maestro.
I'm sorry, detective.
Oh, no!
Failed the test. I had hoped it wouldn't turn out like this. You were doing
Oh,
well,
I'm number 68.
But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly
I'm
clear
68.
You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
Oh, they killed me. They killed me. I'm 68, aren't I? I should have said I was 68. That's my actual name. Maestro is the character they gave me. Damn, I was doing so good. I was doing so good. I nearly got every one of them right the first time. Oh, man. I wonder if it'll let me go back and do just that last part. Okay. Okay. We'll put that. Yep. Yo, Carlos, you're a genius. Carlos, you get a gold star.
Excellent work, detective.
You get a gold star. I'm gonna put a gold star in the chat just for you, Carlos.
I have just one last question for you.
This game is fucking genius.
Just one last question for you. Who are you?
I'm number 68. I'm number 68. Yo, this game is clean as hell.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Does it want me to choose between taking the pill or taking the cigarette? I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. The pill's gonna calm and center me. No, it's not. No, it's not. But then, is the cigarette the right answer? Or you gonna slap my hand when I reach for it? If you slap my hand, I'll be mad. I'm be hot. I'm be hot. I don't know what the right answer is here. I don't know what the right answer is here. Let me give Carlos his gold star before I forget. Where's the gold star emoji look like? Where in the hell? Hey, where's the gold star emoji? I'm old. I shouldn't be playing with emojis anyways. Whatever. You get a gold sun. Here you go. Good job, Carlos. Good job. Proud of you. Take the door? Is that a possible answer? The door is not an answer. The alarm system here is not an answer. The lights, the vents, the camera, not answers. It's literally choose between the pills or the cigarette. I'm gonna listen to her. She hasn't lied to me, you know? She hasn't lied. She's been a sneaky bitch, but she hasn't lied to me. I'm gonna take the pills.
The drugs ain't mine!
About that?
My painting has not been lost.
Fuck. Not me. Don't believe them!
So, take the test.
Wake up.
Yo, this game was clean. This game was so dope. Yo, this game is dope. I was inspired by Layton, in which 99% of the time the answer is an option you didn't know existed. Yo, this game was so cool. Now, did I take the right answer or the wrong answer? Was that the right answer or the wrong answer? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. This game was so clean. Oh my god, I can't believe how this game was amazing. To be honest, for that last case, not the one audio file answer. For that last bit, I was thinking, yo, what if I am part of this test? What if I'm taking this test that they're talking about? What if I'm taking the TAT? What if I'm taking it? That'd be weird. And then I threw that idea out. I never said it. But I was like, yo, what if I'm taking the test they warned about? This game was cool. I need to keep up. This was, I believe, Next Studios. I'm keeping up with them. I realize I need to follow all the developers that make interesting games like these, because I love this game. Was an amazing experience. We spent an hour and a half on that one test. Next Studios and Boundless Play. This was so cool. Now, here's what I want to do. Carlos said, should I buy Unheard and play it entirely? Because I didn't understand the plot fully. Now I would say I can't replay this game. I can't replay this game because it's very linear. It's a detective game, so it suffers from most of the things that detective games suffer from. There's no mystery anymore in the second time you play it. So honestly, Carlos, I wouldn't say buy it after seeing me play. You've seen at least half of it. I would say go and watch the VOD, but this game is a lot of fun. If they had an Unheard 2, I'm there. If Unheard 2, the hearing returns comes through, we're doing it on the channel. Trust me. What I want to do though, I want to go back and replay that last bit and see what happens if I choose the cigarette. Twins, Empty Frame, Raven, Theater, and Mental Hospital. Those were all the cases. The hospital is all that we've done today. And then Twins, Empty Frame, Raven, and Theater, those were all last stream. This was what, 3 hours? And then the mental hospital today by itself was an hour and a half. Oh shoot, it's gonna make me redo the entire thing, huh? Carla said I didn't get half of the levels and accidentally spoiled myself. That's how it happens, man. Let me see. I want to see if I can just go right from the end. Nah, I guess I have to re-put everybody down. So let me see where these two split up.
Hello, welcome in, officers.
Okay, this one's Elvira. I want to see that last. This is George, I want to say. I want to see that last bit again and see how things go. This was Ray. That's Jennifer. This is Nellie. Spoon. This one here is Mr. Director. He started by himself for real? He started by no, he's in the hallway. That's Clep. This is Clep is talking to McMurphy. No one's in this room. This is our good old girl, Emily. This is James, Oscar, and Maestro. Where's Maestro's here. This is George. This is Oscar. Okay, so let's see if I can do that last bit again. I want to choose the cigarette instead of the pills. Who are the real mental patients? We said, oh shit. We said Clep, Spoon, Mr. Director, our girl Nellie. That was it, right? Those 4? Yeah, that was it. Oh, Maestro. Maestro needs to be on that list. And Ghost, we said, was Ray. Shoot. Who did I miss in that first one? Maestro. Who's James end up in there with? Oscar? Shoot. Play it before we mess this up. There we go. What in the hell? Oh, it just took forever. Okay, so James? There shouldn't be this many real patients. Okay. Give me a second. Director is Maestro is Nellie. Spoon is James. James. Who's James? James is this one. Not James. Ah, fuck. I don't remember the answer. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna scrub back in the stream to where I solved it. I found the truth. Let's see. So I said, oh, go back. There we go. Okay, I see it now. I see who it is. Oh, wait, pause so I can do the damn thing. There we go. Okay, let's see. So I had Mr. Director. I had Maestro, Nellie. Oh, how I keep missing Emily? How do I keep missing Emily? How do I keep missing Emily? Of course she's an actual patient. What? There shouldn't be this many? Did the answers change this time around? It could have changed. It couldn't have changed. There's no way. Mr. Director. Maestro. Nelly, Spoon, Emily. What the hell? Did the answers change on me? There's no way. There's no way they changed the answers. It's not. Is it? How dynamic could it be? How dynamic can it be if it's a recorded audio? That's interesting. I'm scared now. Maybe I actually got to replay this game. Maybe I got to replay this game. Let me see. I'm looking for the exact moment. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put in the exact same answer. Let's see. Hang on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So who did I miss? Who did I miss this time? Who did I miss this goddamn time? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I need to have Mr. Director, Maestro, not Nelly. Nelly is not. Spoon and Emily. There we go. Okay, so it is not dynamic. I was about to say, there's no. How much audio do they record? How many different scenarios do they record if it's a dynamic test? All right, let's choose a cigarette this time around.
Excellent work, Detective. I have just one last question for you. I have just one last question for you.
I find it interesting that these are already.
Who are you?
These are already marked off. Like, you see how it has trash? That means someone already has those names on them. That's interesting. And also only put the names anywhere else.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
So I guess me not choosing the pills means I don't want to be calmed and centered. Let's see what happens when I choose a cigarette. Pause. Pause. I just realized.
God, Jennifer, what happened to you? Wake up.
Oh, okay, that is me there. Okay. Okay, so then we just go through the credits again. I guess if I choose cigarette, we escape. We attack Jennifer and escape. So Jennifer, if I attack Jennifer, what does that mean? What's that mean, like, story-wise, actually? You know? What does that mean? Yo, this game was awesome. This game's awesome. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Okay, again, this was Unheard by Next Studios. Just like last stream, if you're interested in this game yourself, you can check the description below the video. It has where you can find the game on Steam, as well as how you can, I believe their Twitter, Unheard Studios, I'm sorry, Next Studios Twitter account should be in the description. Thank you guys for checking this stream out. I got to figure out what I'm doing next week. I got to figure out if I'm doing something next week. It's Easter. It's Easter, family. But this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. We're going to be doing something else. We'll do some more stuff. We'll do some more stuff. Don't you worry about it. This was fun. I really enjoyed it. All right, guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go take a nap. Or probably watch more Orange is the New Black. I started watching that. Thank you guys for checking this out, and I'll catch you guys later with more here on Alt Plane.